Hello everyone, welcome to this cooking vlog. Today I'm going to show you how to make cookies. These aren't just regular cookies, these are the best chocolate chip cookies you're ever going to eat. So these are the ingredients you're going to need. You're going to need just regular flour, it doesn't have to be cake flour, measuring tools, 1 cup of slightly melted butter, chocolate chips, salt, baking powder, sugar, brown sugar, vanilla extract, 2 eggs, baking soda, and either like a mixer or some sort of bowl and spatula. Before we start baking, make sure that you preheat your oven to 375 degrees. Okay, so you're gonna start by pouring in your 1 cup of slightly, melted butter, but not melted all the way. And then I usually just take a spatula to like scrape down the sides to make sure you got everything. I don't know where my big one is, so we're just working with this today. Then you're gonna pour in 1 cup of granulated, just plain white sugar. Then you're gonna pour in 1 cup of brown sugar. Once you have those 3 ingredients together, you can put your paddle on or use whatever you're using. And I like to cream it. I like to cream it all together for like a minute. When it starts to look like this, it gets lighter in color. I like to stop it and just scrape down the sides here with a spatula to make sure that everything is getting incorporated. Now that they're all mixed up, we're gonna crack in our 2 eggs. Now that those are in there, we're gonna add in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. 1, 2. Once that's all in there, we're gonna mix it up again until everything is incorporated. At this point, this is what your batter should be looking like. It should look a lot lighter in color, and yeah. Next, we are gonna move on to our dry ingredients. I like to put it in a different bowl just to make it easier, but you don't really have to. So we're starting off with 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I accidentally deleted the video, but I just added 1 teaspoon of sea salt. For the last dry ingredient that's going into this bowl, we are gonna add 3 cups of all-purpose flour. So I used a knife to like flatten it out and make sure that it's even. And cup number 1, number 2, and number 3. I made a mess. You can just take a fork and mix that up a little. We have our dry ingredients and our wet ingredients. We are gonna slowly mix this in to our wet ingredients.
Restart my potatoes.
Okay, this is what your batter should look like, but we are not done because we have one final ingredient, and it's the best ingredient, the chocolate chips. Chocolate chips, I usually put in like a cup and then a bit more, and then I just add if it doesn't look right, because measure with the heart, you know? Once everything is mixed up, this is what it should look like. And since I'm the best sister ever, I decided to give my brother, the mixer paddle. What do you rate it? You look like that British whisk guy who like stuffs the whole thing in his mouth.
See what that tastes like.
Ciao. Anyway, so
That the dough is all set, you're gonna need like 2 or 3 cookie sheets, some parchment paper, and obviously the dough. So I forgot to say, wash your hands before you start and wash them before rolling the balls. Okay, now we're gonna roll the cookies. So you're gonna wanna take about like this much batter. You're gonna take it with your hands and just roll it into a ball. All right, now that they are all done and looking pretty even, we're gonna put them in our preheated oven for like 8 to 10 minutes, or just until they start to get a little bit brown around the edges.
A few moments later.
All right, guys, I just took the cookies out after like 9 minutes, and this is what they look like. You gotta like let them cool down for a little, and then they'll be ready to eat. So the cookies look like after sitting for like a half hour. Yay, so good. What's the rating? 20 on 10. Go.
Wow, so good. Really changed my life. I love Juju's Cookie Shop.
What's the rating?
Bro, this cookie, I'd give a 10 on 10.
Alright guys, we're back with another cooking vlog. Thank you for watching the last one. Today we're going to be making hot chocolate bombs. So the first step is melting your chocolate chips in the microwave. Yeah, gotta put it in there, you know, cover it up. And yeah, we're just gonna melt that down for 30 seconds. Alright, now that 30 seconds is done, we're gonna take it out and we're just gonna mix it to make sure that we don't burn our chocolate because it's very easy to burn it. So just mix it up and then we're gonna put it back in for another 30 seconds just to make sure it all gets nice and melted. Alright, so after about a minute in the microwave, taking it out after 30 seconds and mixing, your chocolate should be fully melted and ready to go. After melting the chocolate, we're going to put it into our molds and you kind of just want to spread it around and make sure it reaches the top of the mold like so, just so it doesn't like crumble when you take it out and it sticks together to the other side. After you're done putting your chocolate into your molds, you're going to go and pop it in the freezer for about 10 minutes just to make sure that it gets all nice and cold and chilled so you can put it together with the other side. Alright, so as you can see when I take it out, they're all nice and chill and ready to go. Alright, now that we're done with that, we are ready to pop it out of the mold like so. And you know what? Don't worry about it being perfect because life is about imperfections. So as long as it's chocolatey and all the way up to the edges, you should be good. Yeah. Now that the shells are out of the mold, it's time to add in our hot chocolate powder. So you're just gonna want to take a tablespoon and put it in the mold and make sure you don't like overfill it. But as you can see, I pretty much filled it all the way to the top. You just want to leave enough space so that the other side can stick on properly. Then, I know it sounds random, but you're going to want to microwave a plate for like 30 seconds so it gets warm. So you can put the other half on the plate and like melt it a little so it can stick to the shell. Ready? Wow, so great. Yeah, so I actually forgot to film the end product, but it was really good. Thanks for watching.